Hey, what's up everybody? Darth Ponte here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Hasbro G.I.Joe Classified Series Cobra Commander. I was very excited to hear that this figure was coming out. Not necessarily because I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan, but just because even for someone who's not necessarily a fan, Cobra Commander is just an incredibly iconic character. He's just classic 80s cartoon. And for me being a 80s cartoon enthusiast, yeah, Cobra Commander is just iconic, and I had to get him. And I will definitely, because of this, be trying to watch a little more of the G.I. Joe cartoon, which was uploaded on YouTube for free by Hasbro. So if you are looking to watch that, check it out. I watched a few episodes so far, and it is pretty good. I'd say it holds up pretty well. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at Cobra Commander, who I will definitely be posing in some classic poses inspired by the cartoon once I see them more. So he's got a few accessories here. So first of all, let's take a look here. He's got this, hang on, I put it in there a little tight. He's got this fancy flintlock pistol, ridiculous, with snake decals all over it. As you can see there, the handle there looks nice and scaled. Oh, actually the handle itself is a snake's head. I actually did not notice that until just now. That's awesome. You can see there the snake coming up the barrel. Even has a little mini bayonet, which is just so extra. Yeah. Very nicely sculpted gun. This is a very nice accessory. Wouldn't have hurt for them to have a few more paint apps, but overall the silver looks quite nice. And if they're going for something, you know, kind of regal like that, nothing wrong with that. However, for something even more regal, we've got this Cobra sword, which I've got here in his sheath. This as well is just so Cobra Commander there. You've got the golden Cobra handle, which fits very well in his hand. And this very elaborate blade with all these little different notches, and oddly enough, a handle right on the blade. Just for fun. You can, yeah, because of that, you can do so many fun poses with this sword just to show off Cobra's regal, over-the-topness. And he also comes with several hands. So on him is currently a fist and a pointing finger, which I actually absolutely love. When I saw that he was coming with this, it was the that was definitely what made me have to get him. At first, I was like, oh, that's pretty fun. But then I saw the pointing finger, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. He also comes with a open, kind of grasping hand, just an evil kind of... And he also comes with this trigger hand, holding hand accessory. So let's show how the accessories fit. So they go right in there. They have the G.I. Joe figures, if anyone who already has one has noticed, they all have these very long pegs, and they sometimes fit in other Hasbro figures like Marvel Legends or Black Series, but not always. I'm kind of annoyed that Hasbro is so adamant about making so many different molds that you can't mix and match very well. It's very annoying, but you know, whatever, we keep buying them, so they're not gonna stop their ways, because as long as they're making money, they're gonna keep doing what they do. So yeah, looks good there, pistol in hand. And here, I'll show you the sword. So here it is, handle in hand. Looks great. And then as well for the secondary handle, That looks right there. He's just kind of holding it like that. Or you can hold it the other way around, upside down, to keep the Cobra head upright. I think that's actually more kind of what they had in mind when they made that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cobra just hissing the whole time. All right, so let's take a look at the actual figure now. So as you can see, he's very well designed, very sharp, very regal. I love this blue. They did a lighter blue version, and they called that actually their regal. But I'm definitely glad I got this more dark blue navy. I think that just looks a lot better. It's classic as far as I know. Yeah, his head looks great. That classic silver visor, little silver paint apps around the rim there. That's a kind of a soft plastic, so it kind of, you know, can go how you want. Silver on top, little black bits. The design of this looks great. It really does look like a real kind of helmet. He's got this not removable kind of sashy strap thing that goes all the way around. Turns into a cape. And the cape is nice and flexible. Nice red on the inside, black on the outside, over the shoulder. Shoulder looks great there with the gold kind of... Looks kind of like chainmail or scale mail armor, but just for the shoulder. He's got this nice over the shoulder here. Silver and black looks really nice. Kind of scaly, ridged like a snake. Everything with Cobra is about snakes. Just like that little golden Cobra emblem there. And then the strap goes around him, just very much coiling around like a snake. Very nice. And you got this gold bit here. I don't know, it's kind of sloppy how they did it up here, but you know, overall it looks good. And I guess if they're trying to make it look like a little loop or something, that looks pretty good. Didn't go all the way to the edge, but still fine. The sheath looks just nice, black, and then a ring of blue. Wish I could take it off to show off the other bits better, but alas. So here you've got some nice... His shoulders are black with that kind of scale look. The blue there, you got that gold chain, the buttons. The chain actually lifts, so I wouldn't force it because it might break off, but underneath you got that nice classic red Cobra logo. Some more... The mold of this is great, and it's a soft plastic, so it does not hinder articulation at all. It just moves out of the way nicely. He's got some red down the legs, some more snake scale texture. The boots are great. And they've got a bit of a kind of ridging there for some extra over-the-top details. And then down the arms here, he's got these nice cuffs with some more Cobra logo. Back here, he's got this little funny penguin tail. So yeah, very well designed figure. Absolutely love it. So now let's take a look at the articulation. So his head there is on a swivel joint there. This is as far as he goes back, which is nice. Goes all the way forward. So his neck joint. Oh, I think, okay, so he goes a little further back there. I got his joint there to move. So you can see here, he's got his neck is on a joint here and up here, so he can get some pretty good range of motion. A little bit of head tilt, full swivel, so you can get all sorts of angles with him. He's got these butterfly joints, which are a nice touch. We're getting a lot more butterfly joints from Hasbro, and I'm very pleased with that. Most of the new Black Series are all getting them, as well as a lot of the Marvel Legends, and all the G.I.Joe figures are getting them, so that's fantastic. He's got some bicep swivel. His shoulder goes to level here. Swivels all the way around. And these might be the best elbows I've ever seen. So they can do a perfect sandwich fold here, and there's more. They can even go further, so I've never seen this before. He can go a little extra on either end, just like here, and he goes even further than that. So whereas most, Hasbro figures with the double jointed elbow, the best, he doesn't want to underperform for me to make a point. The best they normally would do is this, like the kind of evenly proportioned, but here he's got that extra bit and it's just perfect. I wish every figure could have elbows like that. Then his hands here, he's got the up and down joint like that. His fist has up and down like that. And his open hand goes like that, up and down. And his pointing hand also goes down, up and down that way. So it's just his gun and sword hand that goes sideways like that. So let's take a look at his ab crunch here. So he goes back a decent amount. You can see his stomach coming out. That's as far back as he goes. And I don't think any of this is in the way. It's just the mold here. And that's as far forward as he goes. It honestly looks like he's just going to completely just fall off. So I don't force him too much. Cobra doesn't really need to bend over much. He would definitely have his minions do it for him. So then underneath here, he's got some waist rotation. And let's see how he kicks. So he's got these funny hips like snake eyes where the joint there, it's like on a bar and it just moves up and down for either side. So that helps with some range of motion. But because of his tunic here, that's as far as he goes. But, if you wanted to kick, you could still get like that, which is good. Maybe even further like that, if you rotate him to the middle bit there. So that's pretty good. He's got thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and just like his elbows, his knees are fantastic. Very deep cut for that, so you can get the full extension in either way, just like that. He's got really good ankles as far as they go, and then of course they've got the pivot. So that's his articulation, and it's fantastic. So I got this guy at EB Games for retail $30 Canadian. That's, standard price for these guys, which I think is good. And yeah, for a rating, got to give this guy a solid 10 out of 10. He's just perfect. He's got a little white scuff there. I wonder if that was me or something else. I'll wipe that off. I think it's okay. So I think might be a little white paint there. It's just a scuff mark. Either way, solid 10 out of 10. Perfect figure. So yeah, overall, I would say it's a good buy. And if you're looking to collect the G.I. Joe figures or just think Cobra is cool as hell, I highly recommend him. So yeah, that's all I got to say about him. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if there's any other figures you'd like me to review. Thanks.